Personal style, for our definition, is it's your natural predisposition. You are hardwired to perceive, approach, and interact with the environment. So we have this anchor point that I can count on. You go back to a high school reunion 20 years later or 10 years later, and there's a theme, there's a thread that runs through that person's life that's very similar to the word before. Now, maybe they're more mature, they're more educated, they have more sophistication, they've brought in all those items, but we still have this anchor point that I can count on that. I'm going to drive you to the personal style indicator. If you would go there, please. And could you go to page, the inside front cover, and you'll notice that there is a bar graph or a black item there that says instructions for completing the personal style indicator. Okay? You have 8 to 10 minutes. Please begin. If you have questions, just hands up and I will come assist. So the philosophy and the heart of all CRG's tools is that it's designed to be self-scored, self-interpreted with the individual without you, but we add value in the process, we add value in the individual. Could you go to page 4 in the personal style indicator? We felt it was so critical and important to talk about a holistic development model that we took that color handout that you got just before the break to put it right in the book. Meaning, all of us have all these things going on because a lot of damage has been done when, if somebody says that this assessment is going to capture the totality of who you are, run and run quick. We're way too complex, we have too much stuff going on, and we say, here's a part that is predictive, where we know through biological kind of research that this represents who you are, your preferences, but you have way more going on. You have all these other things, biophysical, self-worth, environmental, social teachers that work through that. It was so important that we have now included it in the tool. Now, who would like to give me their scores, please? Would you like to?
Sure.
Okay. So your B score is what?
31.
Okay, so 31. Oh, pardon me, I'm over here. Okay.
29 is C.
Okay. Your I is?
62.
Okay. And your A is?
38.
Here's what we teach. All of us have all 4 dimensions, just at different intensities. The higher the intensity, the more it's influencing how I want to engage the environment, my preferences, my orientation, my things I like and what I dislike. So each of these 4 glasses represent the different dimensions. So when I pour something in here, that is sort of the energy that I am giving. So some glasses are fuller than others. And where you put the numbers is talking about the intensity that that has. So what I am also defines what I'm not. Some of you, and this is where the CRG model is unique in the process, it's not what your independent scores are that counts. It is the combination of them that creates patterns. To be able to understand patterns, you must understand the motivation and the preferences and orientation of the styles in their purest sense. So I'm going to break you into style groups based on what your highest score is and get you to describe and talk about what the strengths of that dimension are in its purest sense. What are some of the challenges they face? What do you need to do to improve your effectiveness? And what are some pet peeves you have with other styles that are different than you? Now,
we thought our strengths ran along the lines of being aware of problems, of being able to identify problems. We're very detail-oriented. Our response to things tends to be predictable because we sort of follow a set sort of pattern of thought. And we feel like we're good at solving problems in general, analyzing data, and coming to good conclusions.
We're seen as being the glue that tends to hold the groups together because our focus does tend to be around people. It tends to be around working cohesively together and creating that supportive environment. We are also non-confrontational, so we will find other ways in which to deal with conflict and to deal with issues with people.
Sometimes we might go over detailed. Common expression, can't see the forest for the trees. We thought we were pretty good other than that.
very good. Can we give them a hand? Excellent job.